Alright, boys. Today, I want to talk to you guys about your parents. Okay. So, I know it's tough sometimes, especially when you're like my age or younger. Like dealing with your parents sometimes can be really difficult because they're overbearing and they keep telling you this, they keep telling you that. Like, I know what the fuck I'm doing, mom. I'm not a dumbass. But they still act like it. They still act like you're like when you're late teens, early 20s, you feel you're in that stage where you feel like you should be an adult already, but your parents keep treating you like a child. And I got some tips for you. I have an amazing relationship with my parents, and I've basically stuck to two rules since I was a kid. Actually, I got super lucky. I don't know how I figured this out. It must have been from like a movie or something, but it's worked very, very well. And I've correlated it with, I've like cross-referenced it with some of the books I've read as well. So, two steps, two things. Tell the truth or don't lie, and look at things from their perspective. That once you do that, it's difficult to empathize with your parents. I get it, and I don't know why it's. I get this as well. Like I find it so much easier to empathize with random fucking people than I do with my own family, and it's probably because yeah, I guess your family does fuck you up certain ways, and like you can get resentful of them. Like your family is probably your first experience with resentment. Like most people resent a family member way before they resent any friends or anything, just because people are imperfect. But empathy and truthfulness. Okay, how will this play out? So you want to fuck chicks at your house. Okay, being honest here. You want to bring chicks over? Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Bye. But your parents don't allow that. Now, empathetically, you can see your parents being like, I don't want my son to be a degenerate. I don't want random fucking hoes at my house. And you, truthfully, when you say, "Oh, mom, I don't want to stay at home," because like, uh, truthfully, most guys just don't want to stay at home because they want to fuck chicks at the house, and I get that, definitely get that. But it's not the it's it's not conducive for a good conversation. If you come into that conversation being like, "Oh, don't fuck living here. This is dog shit," and it's just gonna make your relationship worse. Rather, if you're empathetic, you realize my mom just doesn't want me to be a douchebag. My dad doesn't want me to be a douchebag. And if I'm being honest, if I were allowed to fuck chicks here, I would never leave because then I get free food, rent's cheap or non-existent for a lot of you. Like free food's also for a lot of you. My mom does everything for me, and I get to fuck chicks here, bro. I'm in heaven. Like this is the easiest shit ever, right? If you're being honest, you'd be like, "Fuck, I'm not moving," and your parents should want you to move because fuck, bro, they have their own lives as well. They raised you for like 18 plus years. Get out. Let me get in another scenario. So, say you get in an argument with your parents, maybe about like your path in life, the way you're going in life, like what you actually want to do, and your parents don't agree with it. Empathy, always respond with empathy first. Think, fuck, okay, let me just think about it. Like logical empathy also. Okay, these people looked after me for 19 years. Maybe, maybe they don't want me to go live in a van for 2 years because it sounds ridiculous and I could die. Live in a van if you fucking want to. I'm not saying to listen to your parents. I'm not no. But understand what they're saying. Give them enough tools to be like, okay, maybe my son isn't gonna die in this van. He's gonna go live in for 2 years on the stupid trip he's gonna take. Because not all parents are fucking hippy dippy, lovey dovey, stovey parents. Not all parents are fucking white parents. Okay, they're all gonna argue with you. They're gonna be like, what are you doing? Don't be stupid. That's just the way it is. So you look at it from their perspective. Be like, okay, mom, I know how this sounds, right? But this is all the research I've done on living in a van. This is my budget for the next 2 years. This is who I'm going with. Give them all the steps in place so they can feel like, okay, this guy's not being a dumbass. And be honest. So if you honestly do want to live in a van, right? Fucking do it, bro. But if you want to live in a van again because you want to fuck chicks at your place, probably not a great reason. But as long as you're being honest and you pay your way to get to that van, go for it. But make your parents feel secure in your make your parents feel secure in your assessments. And look, I'm not trying to act like all parents are great here. Some parents are dog shit. I swear, I I'd say like the average parent isn't a good parent. If I was being like honest, the average parent is like a 4 out of 10. But you still love your parents. Do what's best for them. Do what's best with what they've given you, right? There was something I wanted to talk about. Stuff going off the cuff like this. I normally write things down. Oh, okay. Imagine if you were a parent, right? You raised your kid all these years. Like it's difficult for us to even fathom doing something for 15 years because that's like most of our lives. But imagine raising something or having responsibility over something for that long. Your brain is adapted to knowing that there's a child there. Like you fucking love them like a different level of love as my mom and dad even have told me. Like it's not the same kind of love you can have for like a person. It's your son, it's your daughter. So imagine all of that, right? And then they come and be like, Mom, I wanna fuck chicks at my bed. Why are you being so like come on, bro. Seriously. Imagine if your son came up to you and was like, Dad, I wanna fuck chicks in my room. Like, no, get a fucking real job, earn your own place, and then go fucking bring your horse over there. I don't want this shit in my house. I think this is gonna resonate with a lot of guys because a lot of guys in my age group now, a lot of you want to move out so you can fuck chicks in your place. Fair enough, but you gotta earn it. That's the thing, you gotta earn it. And I'm so like from the paternal side, I've spoken a lot about moms now. From the dad side, it's like, yeah, fucker, follow my rules. Get to the point where I can trust you to be on your own and be a grown ass man about things, and then fuck off. I can't speak to like father to daughter because I'm not a daughter. I don't know how that shit works. Get married or something. But figure your shit out, right? Be make sure your dad can see, okay, nah, this guy has his stuff sorted. He's definitely gonna. He wakes up earlier than me. Be like that, bruh. It's so weird. I don't know if my dad will ever admit this, but I can like I see the pride in his eyes when he sees me working so hard. He's like, fuck, bro. This guy's waking up earlier than me. He's going to the gym and he's working. What the fuck? But always, my dad doesn't give a shit. He's like, he's a dad. So like, dads don't get intimidated by stuff like that. But he just looks at it like solid. And like, do that for your parents as well. I swear, if you make your parents proud in like little ways. And I'm not saying pander to them because a lot of people see making when they hear making your parents proud, they think, oh, okay, just fucking pander to my parents, lol. I'm gonna just do whatever my dad and mom want for me. Like, no, it's not that, and that's bad for you. Don't just do whatever they say, but make them proud in your own way. Make them proud by being your authentic self. That's all your parents want. Your parents, a lot of the time, they want the same things as you. They just don't know they just don't know how you want it done. So your parent wants what's best for you. You want what's best for you. You should want what's best for you. But the way you see that is different to the way they see that. So they just have to trust you with that. So empathize and be honest with them. Be honest with them. Be like, yes, dad. This caravan trip is not to fuck chicks. I actually just want to chill on my own for 2 years and understand how it feels to like be a grown man and live on my own. I swear it's not to fuck chicks. I'll still drive the same car. Yeah, and it's I don't want to sound cliche, but like it's important to respect your parents' decisions and stuff like that, especially when you're young, because a lot of times you genuinely don't know any better. Like even as smart as I am, there's been some times where I like didn't know. I thought I was doing the right thing, but my mom was dead right. Oh, she has been wrong. She has been wrong. Fuck. Yeah, she hasn't been like perfect, but a lot of the like serious decisions were like, yeah, my mom was right on this one. But yeah, empathy and truthfulness. This works with everyone. This is like part of the big things from how to influence and influence people, but especially with parents, guys. And I swear, if you put all these steps in play, you'll have more negotiating power as well. Maybe they'll be like, okay, on Saturdays I'll let you fucking bring chicks over, you little monkey. I'm kidding. That'll never happen. But you'll get some more negotiation power. Maybe they'll be like, okay, we'll drop you rent for this month. We see you're struggling. Okay, maybe I'll wash your car for you. Like, it'll be nice. You know what I mean? Do what's best for them. They've done a lot for you. So don't just expect shit to come easy. Empathy with your parents is not easy. I know that firsthand. Because you feel like they're in control of your life, and when something goes wrong, it's their fault. It's a whole bunch of fucked up stuff. Everything that goes wrong is your fault. Be a man. And yeah, truthfulness, empathy. Stick it out. Cheers.